Chernobyl, April 1986. A helicopter flies over the doomed reactor. Fast forward 25 years. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes of the plant, a little boy is tossed in the air by his father, whose family now lives in a nearby town. The image is from a series of photos taken by Michael Forster Rothbart, who spent 2 years on a Fulbright scholarship documenting life today in areas radiated by the disaster.
Life goes on in Chernobyl, and people meet and fall in love and get married and have children and raise the next generation. I really wanted to emphasize that it's not all doom and gloom in Chernobyl, that there's really, it's like life anywhere. There's suffering as well as hope.
Rothbart's photos are exhibited in 2 New York venues, the Ukrainian Museum and the Ukrainian Institute of America. Both institutions use the Ukrainian spelling for the plant, Chernobyl. An estimated 400 mostly elderly people have returned to the 30-kilometer exclusion zone around the power station. 3,800 people work in the zone. Tens of thousands live in areas just outside in areas of elevated radiation levels. Dovetailing with Rothbart's images at the Ukrainian Museum is an exhibit of drawings by Ukrainian children about an angel who had only one wing, the result of a mutation caused by Chernobyl. He could fly in heaven with no gravity, but on Earth, the angel had a problem. The story has a positive message similar to Rothbart's. It is published along with the drawings in a book sponsored in part by a New Jersey charity, the Children of Chernobyl Relief and Development Fund. Founder Nadia Matkivsky compares today's children's drawings with those in the immediate aftermath of the disaster.
The first exhibits were horrific. There were flames that looked like devilish figures, distortions of people, and you see today smiling faces, angels dancing around healthy children, because this is how the present generation in Ukraine envisions Chernobyl.
Recognizing the invisible but real dangers of radiation, the exhibit asks visitors if they lived in Chernobyl, would they move? Rothbart says Ukrainians live there for various reasons, among them lack of alternatives, a sense of duty, and decent jobs. Another, he says, is a deeply felt connection to the land and to ancestors who lived there. Rothbart says Americans, a highly mobile people, feel no such ties.
I grew up in Ann Arbor, and if there was a nuclear accident next door, I would leave and I would miss the place, but I wouldn't look back. But for people in Ukraine and Belarus, it's those connections that are most important to them.
Rothbart applies lessons he learned in the Chernobyl region to Japan's Fukushima nuclear power plant.
Their lives will never be the same. From what I've seen in Chernobyl, they've evacuated. Even those who can go home will have experience of, as we say in Russian, radiophobia, fear of radiation. It's once the genie's out of the bottle, you can never put it back in.
Rothbart says Chernobyl today, and perhaps Fukushima in 25 years, are places where visiting photographers will find what they are looking for. He found hope and resilience. Peter Fedinsky, VOA News, New York.